Come on. Sorry, that makes us a little bit confused.
Hello, Wisers of the world, and welcome to another Genshin Reviews here on Images of Gaming with me, Natas, your host on Images of Gaming. And I'm here to give you a review on this particular Genshin Impact event that happened. Sometimes as I'm talking, I forget what I'm talking about. But first, the event starts with you fighting this automaton here, and it's easy. It's just like a regular one. The only thing is it will regenerate and you can't beat it yet. So then you are put on quests where you go and you treasure hunt to find pieces and gear pieces to make these little gears that will then get power to stop the automaton from regenerating itself so that you can actually beat it later on in the event. You know, it goes, hey, you can do this day, you can do this day, you can do this day. Everything's day oriented. You can't do anything past that day. And then, so pretty much this event is just the treasure hunt events mixed with a little game, activate the monolith, do the monolith event, because then you get, later after you do this treasure hunt where you have to find the treasure, you get little monolith things that will pop up, and later in the event you get a little game where 3 mechanisms appear, and you have to protect those mechanisms from attacks as you power them up. And then once all of them are powered up, you finish that monolith. But then it also, later on, you'll have to go and fight the guy again. So pretty much it's just a treasure hunt event mixed with a little monolith fight thing mixed with a boss battle at the end. So then you get to the boss battle, and it's pretty much just the rune guard with activating the mechanisms, as you can see, event, and you pretty much have to just protect the mechanisms while you beat the rune guard. You have other objectives you could do to get primo gems. The only 2 things that you can do to get primo gems is just beat it and then hit it in its weak points 8 times. So you just keep fighting it over and over again until you hit it in its weak point 8 times. And then the other things for the event for you to get stuff from were just like level up materials, the top level up materials and stuff. No primo gems or anything like that, because Mihayo is very stingy at giving out primo gems. So downgrade on the point value of this event had when it was out, based on the fact that you didn't get very many primo gems from it. It wasn't like you got more primo gems from the treasure hunt point part than you did from the actual boss battle part, and the amount of primo gems you got wasn't that much. Like, what I want to see is events like in most gacha games where at the very least by the end of the event you get enough of the summon material to actually do at least a 10 times summon. But most of the time the events don't give even enough to do that. It usually gives enough for, like, oh, you can summon once or twice or 3 times. So based off of that, all of my Genshin Impact reviews are going to be downgraded, because I had been doing it based off of Genshin Impact values. Now I'm going to do it based off of actual gacha game values. So I'm going to give this a 3. No, wait, I do this at a 6. I'll give this a 3 out of 6 because the boss battle's cool. I love fighting. The boss battle was a little bit interesting because you didn't just have to kill a guy. You had to like actually protect the mechanisms and figure out his fighting combat styles, and then he'd get like little minions to help him out every once in a while. So that's a plus. But other than that, it was still super easy. Just time consuming. Not even that time consuming either. The most time consuming thing was the treasure hunt thing, and after you figure out how the treasure hunt stuff worked, it wasn't really that time consuming. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 10 for this event. Mihoyo, you could do better, and I hope you do in the future. And I'll see you latest.